I spent years living in Russia and in a city where I stood out everywhere I went. And there were moments I genuinely didn't know what was going to happen next. When I first arrived in Vladivostok, I thought it would just be another place to study, new city, new experience, nothing crazy. But that feeling didn't last long because almost immediately I realized something. I wasn't just new there, I was different. You feel it before you even understand it. People looking at you longer than normal. Not always aggressive, but never neutral. On the street, in stores, on campus. You're aware of yourself all the time. Some people were curious, some people were cool. But others, you could tell they didn't think you belonged there. And then there were moments where things went from uncomfortable to real. One night, I was walking downtown with someone close to me. We noticed a group of guys, and they noticed us. You can feel when something's off. No words yet, but tension is already there. They started walking toward us, and then one of them asked,
"Why are you in our city?"
I told them, I'm here to study. They didn't like that answer.
Study in your own country.
And that's when everything shifted. One of them reached into his pocket and pulled out a knife. And in that moment, you're not thinking about anything else. You're just calculating. And before anything could escalate, she stepped in front of me. My girlfriend at the time stood between me and them and said,
"You're going to have to go through me first."
And something about that made them stop. They looked at her, looked at me, and then they walked away. Moments like that change how you move. You start paying attention to everything, how you walk, how you look at people, how you respond. You learn quickly. You can't show fear, not because you're trying to be tough, but because people are watching how you carry yourself. And over time, I adapted. I understood the culture more. I understood people more. And eventually, I stopped feeling like I didn't belong. But here's the truth. You never completely forget that you're different. And maybe that's not a bad thing, because being different forces you to grow. It forces you to stay aware. And sometimes it shows you who really stands with you when things get real. And that's something you never forget. If you've ever felt like you didn't belong somewhere, you'll understand this.